this again. Warning, everything said in this video is not based on facts and is 100% satirical. Viewer discretion is advised. Well, welcome back. This episode, we are beating Revenge of the Sith. That's why it's a longer episode, and I try to cut out a good amount of it. At least like some of like the cutscenes, like not like the important ones, but mostly like the like loading scenes and that kind of shit to kind of shorten the video. But I feel like this is the one we have to kind of watch some of the cutscenes because that shit's just peak. So the video is a bit longer. So I have been in my notes and I've been cooking a bit. So without further ado, let's fucking get into it. Alright, now I think we've all heard the question $250,000 or dinner with Jay-Z. That's an interesting question, but I feel like it's an easy one. Nobody really talks about $250,000 or a night with a femboy. People are too scared to answer that one. Am I right? Now that's a compelling question. Jay-Z? Fuck Jay-Z. 250K, I mean, I can go probably without. I don't got bands on me currently. I'm doing just fine. But do you know what I do not have currently? A night with a femboy. Now we're talking. This is a real decision, okay? And I tried to get ChatGPT on this, and it wouldn't break away from the 250K. So I can now say, without a shadow of a doubt, ChatGPT's in the closet. Or we're potentially witnessing the most chud behavior ever recorded in human history, and it's coming through a robot, if all things. I thought this was supposed to be a smart robot, you know, guiding us into the future, but it won't budge. I tried to get it to budge so many times. I even called it a chud, and it said like, lol, and then it was like, on some complete chud shit, dude. It was like, I respect we have differing opinions, or I like security, you like a chaotic night. Fuck you, ChatGPT. I just want my femboy, okay, bitch? No, but seriously, you cannot tell me that is not a more compelling argument, okay? You really can't. I just won't believe you, and I won't take your word, okay? Because what's dinner with Jay-Z gonna do for you? You know? What's he gonna do? Perform for you? Bro, I have you on Spotify. I've already heard your shit. You know what I mean? Night with a femboy, though. That could be a night full of surprises that you're really just not ready for. You never know what's gonna come up, okay? Really think about it, alright? If I had a wish for every candle on my birthday cake right now, I would have 23 femboys giving me some top. That's all I know. Jeez, I'm so done with myself. Somebody end me. Can you not see I'm suffering? Alright, the femboys are getting me too excited. I'm gonna move on to something else I've written down in my notes. This one's interesting. What do you think you see more often? A Hispanic family of 4 or a white single mom with mixed kids? Now really think back to all of your life experiences, all the people that you have seen. Dude, around me, I gotta say, probably white single mom with mixed kids. That is like so predominant. I wonder why that happens. You know, why does that happen, right? We should ask Jaquarius or I don't know, Martha. Where there's Vicky. We should ask one of them about really what went down, and why are you guys getting divorced all the time? What's up with that? Dude, and they're always so busted. I never understood the philosophy of black dude, fat white bitch. Bro, you got more motion than that. You don't have to settle, all right? They're just taking the leftovers, the shit that we don't want. You know what I mean? I know there's some BBL lovers, but not even BBL, like BBW. Is that the category? I don't know. It's been a while since I've gooned. But I'm just sticking to femboys for now. No, but seriously, like, how does that happen? Why does it happen in such crazy numbers? I feel like you see that shit all the time. And I haven't been on a dating app in, I don't know, 4 years, give or take. Probably, yeah, 4 or 5 years ish. Dude, that you would see so much of that shit in the bio. It'd be like, single mother of 4, just doing my best type shit. No, bitch, like, you're a poor decision maker, and I can't see myself being with you. How do you do that? How do you make the mistake 4 times with 4 different people? How do you, like, do these bitches just think these broke ass dudes are just gonna be feeding them fucking alimony and childcare? Dude, these bitches are broke as fuck too. You know what I mean? Get your money up, not your funny up. I have no idea what's going on with them, but something's got to change. Okay, something really does have to change, and it's it's a bad look for everyone involved. You know, races included. All right, my note topics are going down faster than stories at the World Trade Center. So let's get into something else. So I feel like there's nothing like watching a fat couple happy together. It's so nice. It's like, they're eating together and you're like, I'm glad they both don't give a shit about their body. They just want to munch. I can respect that. But, you also feel bad because it's like, well, that shit probably isn't going to last long. One of them's going to give out at some point. They're counting down the hours, dude. This is like, do you get like terminal illness and they're like, you have 6 months to live? Bro, they're any second from a heart attack. Dude, like, I don't know if you ever watched like My 600 Pound Life and that kind of shit. That show is wild, bro. Just like I don't understand how you let yourself get like that. Me personally, dude, if I was like that, I don't think I could do it. I don't. I'm like the complete opposite of it, basically, bro. I'm like lanky, you know what I mean? But if I was ever like that fucking just like obese, I needed like a scooter. I was like one of them Walmart fuckers. You know the ones, right? Like you're trying to go down the aisle, but there's like somebody else coming the opposite way, and then you like turn, and then like some fucking fat bitch with mobility scooters like, excuse me. It's like, Jesus Christ, you need to not be shopping at Walmart. And you look into their cart, and it's always filled with like double stuffed Oreos and like Funyuns and like 2 liters of soda. And then like you really start to question how that cart is really operating. That shit probably has like 1,000 pounds of weight on it. And they just, dude, they take up so much space. Like I said, I'm like a smaller dude, but you take up that much space. It's literally insane. I I don't know, man. I think they need to get enrolled in some like fat camp or something. You know what I mean? Make them do like those like sissy fucking chud push-ups, or I don't know, put a leash on them and make them take a walk. Like, what the fuck are they doing, man? I I get no, I don't get it actually. I'm not gonna excuse their behavior, bro. Like, literally, what the fuck are you doing with your life? Unless you had like some crazy condition or like a stroke or like something, you know, if that should happen by choice and you have nothing like clinically wrong with you, you know what I mean? You're also a poor decision maker, and you shouldn't reproduce. Okay, you're a dumbass, and you're gonna raise your kids to be dumbasses. Please do not reproduce. Isn't that kind of crazy how just like anybody can reproduce? I understand it's like kind of like the whole point of life. If you look at it from like a biological optic, it's like reproduction or whatever. Dude, some people should not be able to fucking reproduce. I feel like a good 50% of people I've met, just I don't even have to know them like that. Just to know, like, even witnessing them in public, you are not a good parent. Okay? Like, you should have had kids in the first place. You let your kids do certain shit in public that if even if I did at home growing up, I would have gotten my ass kicked, dude. Let alone in public? No. What the fuck? Some people should not be able to reproduce. Maybe it should be like an IQ test or something. I don't know. I just also don't understand when some people reproduce and they just reproduce in fucking bundles, dude. Like they're just like buying DLC packs or something. It's like, and they can't support any of the fucking kids, dude. Why would you bring something in that you can't fucking support? You know what I mean? They can't live off breast milk till they're fucking 12. So what the fuck are you doing? That should always piss me off too, dude. I never got it. I mean, that's why I want to have kids right now. I wouldn't be able to support it. You know what I mean? Plus, also, I don't know if I'd be a great dad right now. I'm not all that mature. You know what I mean? But I understand that. That's why I don't do it. You know what I mean? I fucking put a rubber on, make sure the bitch is on birth control, or pull out. You know what I mean? If all else fails, we're going to the clinic. Yeah, man, it's some wild shit. I don't get it. I I I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm not a complete dumbass, so I can't understand or get into the mind of one. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm dumb, but I'm also not like clinically a tard. Okay, like my IQ is like above average. You know what I mean? I know when to do something, when not to do something, and to make good decisions for my future. Okay, like I think that there's definitely a line of people that I think they just fall beneath that line. You know, I mean, there's multiple lines, obviously, but they're all I can say is some people here. I think they kind of act like Somalis did. They're just clinically retarded. I'm pretty sure if I use the word clinically, I can actually say that. I'm pretty sure you just can't say that if it's like, just off rip describing someone. I made a little reference there. Shout out to Somalians. You know, bro, wouldn't that be so cool? You know, you don't even have to get outside your house to get some fucking play. Maybe they figured it out. That's the cheat code. That's why they look like fucking aliens and then come here and then just steal from people, steal from the government. Dude, I think they could be more advanced than any of us. All right? We just really haven't looked into that. Maybe we're too close-minded and we're the dumb ones, okay? That's really, some food for thought, okay? I think we do have to consider that as an option and maybe give them a little more respect. No, that's how you know the country's run by dumbasses is when fucking Somalians hit licks on you, bro. We shut down that pirate shit. When was that? Like, I am the captain now. Fucking, that was like 10 years ago now at this point. I thought we had them figured out and they just one-upped us, right? Daycare centers, dude. Oh my gosh. Me personally, I would never enroll my kid in a Somalian daycare. I don't say what you want about me. That shit would never happen, dude. They'd probably fucking have them doing like mating rituals in there, like, looking at like giraffe dicks or something. No, I don't think they do that. I don't know. Maybe, dude, I can't even think of a poll because I don't know if they teach over there. I don't think they teach anything. That's why they're such dumbasses. Yet they still hit $1 billion lick, billions of dollars, that little scheme. And then once they got called out for it, they were like, dude, they know the tech. This is what I mean. Maybe they're not that dumb. Once they got called out, they were like, you're just saying that because we're black. You're racist. We stole $16 billion, but you called us out. That means you're racist. They know the tech, dude. They got to figure it out. These liberals can't be teaching them the tech, right? That is forbidden tech, and you only say that when it's true. If someone steals from you and you call them out, you can't call them, the person that calls you out, a racist. You can't fucking do that, dude. But you give them this fucking tech, you give them this fucking platform. You have fucking dumbasses like Ilhan Omar that just get on stage and fucking blah 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 and then talk shit about where she is. If it's really that bad, go back to Somalia where you can't speak, you're gonna get beaten and then, perhaps assaulted. Perhaps you like that life better. I don't know, don't eat, live in a country that has really no central government that's ruled by rival fucking clans and territories. Yeah, that sounds like a better life for you if it's really that bad here. So perhaps I don't know, relocate, try it out for a month, a week. I'd be surprised if you could last 2 days. Okay, how outspoken you are about how bad you're being treated. I would really love for you to bring those beliefs back and I don't know, make Somalia great again. Good luck with that shit. I mean, dude, that shit has always pissed me off. I'm not gonna like sit here and glaze the American government like it's tough shit and there isn't problems, but dude, America's the shit. I've said it before. You know what I mean? And it's the people that come here and then just bitch about being here. It's like, bro, why the fuck did you come here then? You know what I mean? If you were to say that shit about the country you were in while you were there, dude, they probably don't even have freedom of speech. You would have gotten your head would be on the fucking stake. They would have cut your fucking tongue out. Shut the fuck up. Literally, dude. It's cool to have your opinions or whatever, but don't be like burning flags saying death to America. Dude, death to you. Fuck yourself and fucking leave. If it's really that bad, if you're being oppressed that much, okay? If this is really influencing you in such a way that you can't live a normal life, get the fuck out, dude. It's not challenging, okay? It really isn't. I think most people understand that. It's just a stupid, dumbass percent of the population that thinks they're entitled to fucking everything. And that's a lot of population. There's a lot of groups in that population too. A lot of whites in that population too. It's a lot of people, dude. So, I don't know, man. It's just crazy how shit's gone. And it's crazy how shit's just allowed. I mean, I like that it's allowed, though. Although I dislike hearing it. I dislike hearing people bitch. I understand at times, though. So, like, I pick my battles, but I like it here at the end of the day. Okay? So, that's all I can really say about it. But, like, nowhere else are you going to be able to say this shit that you are saying or trying to fucking... Dude, please go to Somalia and just start burning fucking Somali flags down and their fucking capital, say death to Somalia. Let me know. Let me know how that one goes, please. I'm genuinely curious how that one would work out over there.
I don't know. I'll move on from the point. All I'm saying is, if I didn't like it here, I would try to get out. I know beggars can't be choosers. If you came here looking for a better life, probably is better than where you were at. And if it's not, then I would suggest going somewhere else. I think that's really all there is to it if you're not a complete dumbass. Okay, like it's really that simple. It's as simple as you make it, and if you make it super complicated, it's going to be super complicated. And if your mind is too feeble to really be able to handle complicated matters or to do much of anything, um, you're just making it worse for yourself and those around you. All right, I'm gonna move on. Like I said, I'm out of this. We're back to the memeing. This one, oh gosh, I'm gonna regret this. I saw that Discord and Roblox are adding this new age thing. I don't think Discord's done it. I know Roblox has, and it's really pissing me off. How am I supposed to groom people if there's age verification? Why are they catering to them and not to me, huh? Groomers' rights matter, all right? And these are the main sites. What the fuck are we doing here, dude? How am I supposed to do what I want to do? Really bullshit at the end of the day. Fuck's sake. I knew I was gonna regret saying that shit. Obviously, I'm joking, okay? Obviously, I'm joking. I'm 23. My girlfriend's the same age as me. I have no interest, nor have I ever, in any of that shit. If it wasn't abundantly clear, I was joking about that. I do think it's a good change, especially for Roblox, because that one was weird, dude. They'd have like kids that were retarded enough to end up meeting with adults or like adding them on like social shit. Low key, I'm not gonna lie. You're a bad parent if you let that shit happen. But your kid's also a dumbass, and they might have had that one coming. All right, I can kind of see both perspectives on that, but at the end of the day, it is wrong. I'm not condoning that behavior by any means, obviously, right? It is wrong. Okay. The Discord one, I don't know of all that shit that happened in Discord. It just kind of makes it like I think they pushed it back another summer or something. I'm not too sure, but I'm not showing Discord my fucking ID. I say some crazy shit on Discord, and I want as little association. They already got my email, so maybe they're already tapped in. But if they had the fucking full government ID attached to that shit, fuck no. I think one of my friends was telling me that it's only for like I think like corn servers or something. I'm not too sure what it's all about. I haven't like I don't do my fucking research, dude. Okay, I don't. I'm too lazy. But if that's the case, then I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm not on any of those servers anyway. Why the fuck would I be? Also, if you pay money for OnlyFans or to see any of these subscriptions, you're a fucking chud, and you might as well just give me your money. Please, I'm begging you. Just give me your money, okay? If you're gonna give charity to some bitch when you can just watch that shit for free online, you are the epitome of a dumbass. And if you just want to give out your money, give it to someone who needs it, okay? Like me. Fuck those kids in Africa. Oh my god. No, but seriously, how like down bad do you have to be? I don't know if anyone's like on Twitter like that. I was on like Twitter and I saw like some of these OnlyFans models because they show up in my like for you thing or whatever the fuck, and they'll show like messages, and it's just these down bad people sending like 5 bands to them for what, dude? Like a custom video or just saying like, oh my gosh, I love you so much. You're so hot. Here's $1,000, bro. What the fuck? Is that really what we've come to? Is that how down bad do you have to be to send 5 bands when you're never gonna hit? Seriously, why are people funding this fucking industry? This Wadu field industry? It's fucking insane, dude. And if you're that bad with your money, you might as well give it to me. Let's both make poor financial decisions together. I just won't spend them on virtual clam I'm never gonna get. Okay, I'm gonna spend them on cool shit like sports gambling or something. You know, I'm gonna at least look for some return on investment. All right, I'm not a complete dumbass. Yeah, man, I don't get it, man. It's really you hate to see it. You almost feel bad for him. I don't. Me personally, I do feel a little bad because it's like something must have happened to make you that stupid. Either like you are the most chopped person in all of existence, or you must have gotten dropped or something, that you are just so dumb to think that this would do anything for you. That this money isn't just what's it do for you, dude? It only does shit for them, and then you're gonna watch them get fucking their shit clapped. Guess who's not? You're not doing the clapping, dude. It's not gonna be you. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, be real though. If it was me, all right, and someone just randomly gave me like 5 bands, uh, I'd probably sign their ass up for a future. You know what I mean? See, I'm not like those other ones. Okay, I'm not just gonna take your money and give you nothing. I'll return the favor, however I can. I'll get down on my knees. I'll do whatever. I just really hope it would be a femboy that donated. That's all I can hope for. Just cross my fingers, close my eyes, wait for the review.
Fuck, man. I am currently at shot number 11. I'm making these mixed drinks strong as fuck. You might be saying, oh, you're a pussy, mixed drinks. I put like 4 shots in each of them. And the only reason I don't do shots like that anymore is because I would drink handles too fast, and I realized it was a genuine problem. Kind of like already is a problem, but nah, fuck it, dude. We ball on. But yeah. So I'm out of topics, so I'm gonna ramble and yap for probably the remainder of this. With that, I just first wanted to say thank you guys so much again for viewing everything that you haven't. I mean, the shorts. I don't know what happened with the shorts recently. My shorts have usually been shit, but like the last, I think, few I posted have like reached over like 1,000. I didn't get banned on TikTok, so mashallah, you know what I mean. Um, yeah, so shit's been great. I'm fucking with the support. Like I said, I don't care if you follow, I don't care if you sub, I don't care if you like. If you just watch it and it makes you laugh, that's all I can really ask for. So once again, thank you guys so much for just being you. I really do appreciate it. Yo, off topic. This gameplay going hard as fuck though. Am I right? No, even with the cutscenes and all this shit, I don't not remember it being this tough. Like I know I said these games were gonna get better. This is what I'm talking about, bro. This shit is tough as fuck. Yeah, no, they really cooked with this. I mean, the ending's kind of, it's kind of gay. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna spoil it. You'll see what happens. But yeah, dude, kind of ruined that. But how the fuck you gonna ruin the ending, dude? That's like the easiest part to really lock down for, and then you just pull some chud shit. I don't know, man. Fuck, I'm so tired. It's been a long few days. Long few days. Yeah, that gives you an idea of my mental state currently. It's been a rough one, but I'm trying to stay consistent with the uploads, getting some shit out, clip farming obviously, and yeah, just doing what I gotta do. Alright, I'm gonna end this video with a bang, go on a limb on some dumb shit. Do you guys have a favorite person to go to? Or maybe like, do you have like Hall of Famers? I know I got some Hall of Famers. I don't know if I should say. Maybe I'll say one Hall of Famer. Izzy Green, bro. Izzy Green is top class. If you don't know who Izzy Green is, you don't got ball knowledge like that. And if you're over the age of 18 or under the age, never goon, okay? Izzy Green is a journalist, and she definitely does not do goon stuff, okay? She's a journalist, and she writes really cool stuff, and she's a real talking point, for women and, their community. So yeah, I definitely wouldn't look her up. I mean, I would, sorry. I definitely would look her up. Oh god, isn't that crazy? How like gooning just like literally fries your mind, but like dude, I'm not gonna lie, that shit relieves stress crazy. And I know like, it kind of fucks with your mind or whatever, but dude, I think that just happens if you're a chud, or if you're just like not hitting your shit right. 'Cause people be gripping their own shit like a gorilla, bro. You should only let a biddy be gorilla gripping your shit. You can't be doing that to yourself, otherwise you might actually fuck yourself. You know what I mean? And you can't be going crazy with it. Like, just hit yourself maybe like twice a day max, bro. I would say like once every other day. That's peak right there. Okay, once every other day,
because you got like some built up stress, whatever the fuck you got going on. And then like wait till you like accomplish something. Wait till you do something and just let that shit load, bro. It's gonna be like a fire hose. You have no idea. Actually, you probably do have an idea. I don't think women watch these. The guys know. Ah, yeah, I don't know, man. It is crazy. Actually, no, it's not crazy at all. I think everyone gets it. Everyone understands it. All right. I'm gonna go out on one more talking point, and this is gonna be the first time I've used this word. Mormons are fucking faggots, and your religion's fake. All right, it's not real. All right, it's just not. I hate to break the news, and you guys are like prime chuds, dude. I think if we want to look at chuds, like just on some real like beta shit, dude. I think Mormons are the perfect description. They don't drink. I mean, the only up is they have like multiple wives or whatever. But honestly, in my opinion, that's more of a down, bro. One woman's enough. If you want to go crazy, like sleeping around, that's one thing. But bro, to have like multiple bitches in your ear at one time, that sounds like more of a chore than a positive sort of thing. You know what I mean? That's more of a con than anything. And I think people, unless you've been in like a relationship for a long time, I have. I think my longest relationship is like 3 years. Okay, so not crazy long, but I got a little ball knowledge. All right, dude, that bitch will get on your nerve over time when she gets comfortable. And if you just have multiple of them, you're just multiplying your problem, bro. Like you learned that in math, dude. They try to tell us, and we didn't listen, And then now people are paying the price. You really gotta lock in, twin. Get your priorities straight, get your money up, and find you a good one. Uh, but also, you gotta remember, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, and you also can't don't reveal your finances to a lot of these bitches, bro. They be chasing money crazy, and you really can't be having that. You want a bitch that like fucks with you for you. All right. Mormons though, I don't know, dude. Mormons, I feel like they low key might. No, dude, they're retarded. All right, no, they're retarded. I'm always gonna stand on that. Mormons are fuck. There's a lot of them that are pretty retarded. Sorry if you're Mormon, but not only are you retarded, you're also a chud. Um, I'd get your shit checked. All right. Oh yeah, shit. Game's done. All right. That's Revenge of the Sith finished. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. It'll probably be A New Hope, or I'll just keep posting SpongeBob or some gay shit. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Well, I'll play something else. I don't fucking know. I'll play A New Hope eventually, though. We'll get there. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a nice day. Stay chillin'. I'm going to get Z's. I am drunk as fuck. Good night.